It's part of the Masonic ritual.
Great architect of the universe.
I have all day. I don't know if you guys want to go in the pool, but the sooner we're done, the sooner we're going to have fun.
Cannonball.
This ain't fun?
Actually, I am enjoying myself. I am enjoying myself. And that leads us to the position that we want to talk about. We're the old farts in the corner, and we had one commonality that we thought was very important.
Geritol.
And his name was Harry Van Arsdale. So as we stand here today, and we talk about the history of where we were, right? Because you have to know where you were to know where you are, right? We went through challenges. This union's over 100 years old, this organization, right? Every one of the 8 men who started this organization, one of whom was a Kelly, had certain principles that they believed in: honesty, integrity, charity, and compassion. Just like the same group of men who formed America. The same concepts of working hard, getting paid, doing a good job, going home to your family, right? So, as we, in the corner, who have seen the different challenges that unions have faced over the 37 years, I've been in, Phil's probably 40, Johnny 40.
You mean the old men over there?
So, the point is this, is that we
Step up
have...
and take a beating anytime you want, pal.
So we have challenges today. And you know, if we don't pay attention to those challenges today and we keep fucking around and fooling around, right, there won't be a tomorrow. There are a lot of organizations that are no longer here, right? So the question then becomes, in our mind, that if you know where you are and you know where you've been, maybe then if you pay attention and you think, and you don't fuck around and fuck off and stupid thoughts, if you think, critical thinking, right? That's what Harry taught us. Critical thinking. If you think about where we are and where we've been, maybe you'll be able to think about where we want to go. And once you have that vision of where you want to go, then you develop the plan, the strategy, the techniques, the tactics, the situational assessment, right? Thinking. So here today, we talk about what the labor movement was. People think FDR, great guy, LaGuardia. I knew Bob Wagner. I sat on the joint board with Bob Wagner, and he was our public member. And it was designed that way, the triangle, like America, right? 3 branches of government, the triangle. That person at that table, that public member, was an important part of who we are. We don't have that anymore. I personally think that's a big mistake, and I personally think that we should have Mario Cuomo as our public member because his son is going to be the governor of the state. You're not working today. You're on furlough and unemployed. You can't feed your families because we have people out there in politics who don't have respect for us, they don't have fear of us, and a lot of them don't even know us. So what was it Harry taught us? Taught us to think. He taught us to become politically active. That's why you have election day off. Not to stay home, but to come down and palm card, to make phone calls. Probably one of the most important things you can do for yourself is to be involved in the country that you live in. This is not a holiday for you. This is a work day for you. We have a political thing. We talked about Obama. And there's a lot of misinformation out there about this guy. But this is the first time in decades that we have a president, a Senate, and a House who are willing to listen to us. Now, we have computers on this desk. We got Wi-Fi, way cool. I've been into computers a long time ago. Harry Van Arsdale encouraged me to go back to school. I got a degree from NYU in interactive telecommunications, a Master's of Professional Science, like a PhD. Because this is where the world is, right? Everything you do, right? When I first started school as a nuclear engineer at Fort Schuyler underneath the Tri-State Bridge, no such thing as a calculator, no such thing as a computer. I worked on a slide rule. And that wasn't that long ago. So now let's look forward. What's going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? What it is today is that you can get in touch with your politicians with an email. An email. Every politician knows. You send them an email, that's 1,500 votes, thinking like you. It's a mathematical equation. If you motivated enough to send an email, 1,500 people will think like you. So, this is what we want to say to you, the old farts in the corner who fart and stink. We want you to overcome your challenges like we did. Now, you can't do what we did, because that world has changed, it's called RICO. Can't be done. But you know what can be done? Is that we could be the best electricians out there. We could be worth all money. We are the highest paid, but we are the best. And I've been around this country, as of many men in this room who have traveled around. Our good guys are, now, not to say that there aren't good electricians out there, and there are a lot better electricians out there than me, and there are better electricians in this room than me. Because some of you guys are very talented. I have a lot of respect for a lot of men in this room. But we have to be the smartest people out there. We have to be worth every penny that they pay us, because when they pay us the money and we work as a team, we could beat anybody. I did the commodities exchange where they trade gold and silver and platinum. They had the non-union guys downstairs. They thought they were going to bust us up. They paid them 1/3 of what they paid us. We started at the same time. They had one floor, we had another floor, and they said, go. We did 5 times more work. They paid them 1/3. We did 5 times more work. Half the stuff they turned on didn't work. Everything we turned on worked. So much so that they kicked them out, and we went downstairs and picked all the fuck up. Not me. Not me. Us. Us. Right now, they are giving out jobs worth millions of dollars. They are taking money out of your baby's mouth. So what are you going to do about it?